We got to be guys willing, you know what I'm saying, to surrender to God. The healthier foods, you know, it will help us. And the more healthy foods we have, guys, the more mental clarity we have. And that's what you need when you're attacked with lust. This should be automatic, guys. We should be doing all these things. We should be at the point right now in life that we're eating healthier foods. We're not eating all these processed chips and Cheetos and Cheez-Its and what else? And Doritos and all these things. And Takis. If you want a clarity of mind, guys, Takis won't do it. That's processed, guys. Now, moderation, all right, whatever. But real, if you want to get that real, you know, clarity of mind, you gotta be, you know what I'm saying, guys, having healthier foods, bro. If you want to have real higher clarity of mind all the time, you can't be eating Cheetos, Takis, Cheez-Its, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling y'all, man. Now, some artificial juice is fine, you know, but not like 10 times a day. Maybe once, twice a week, you know, 3 times a week, you know. So, guys, just have this in mind. Or even just once every day, but not 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. I know some people will just, you know, they'll ignore this. They'll drink it 4 or 5 times a day. But guys, if you want that clarity of mind, man, you want to get to the point that you want to overcome lust, you know, be intentional, be locked in before you're attacked. You got to get to the point, guys, in life that you're locked in before you're attacked. So like that, when you get attacked, you're like, that's not me. You got to think about what you're going to do, what you're going to say when you're attacked with lust, guys. When you are on semen retention, you got to think about what you're going to say in your mind, what you're going to do, how you're going to resist just by resisting. Some might say, okay, but there's more to it than that. Will you go away from the person if it's somebody tempting you? You see, it's not just the imagination. If you're alone, there's different circumstances. You can study these things, right? Look up right now on AI, right? ChatGPT or Gemini. Situations that may arouse lustful urges, right? And you just think about how to resist from now for like that. When you get attacked and you write these things down and you fast for like that, you are more memorable on these things and you remember these things for like that. When you're attacked, you know what to do. When you are on semen retention, guys, man, it's not just that, but your diet, man. Your diet matters. Okay? Eating healthier foods. Cry before you eat, bro. Be grateful, you know what I'm saying? Don't put food over people. There are some people who put food over others to the point. Bro, there are some greedy people out here, bro. They're so greedy and stubborn that they want the food they want. Why you guys think that when you go to fast food, people get mad and pissed off? We've been programmed by the Matrix, guys, to do things fast. Everything fast, and then we forget things. That is demonic. Okay? That is immoral. The Bible says to be patient. To be patient. Okay? This is a command. To be patient out of love. This is a command out of love. So, right? We have some patience. And cry, you know what I'm saying? Lord, I thank you for the food you giving me. For the food you giving them, cry out to God, thanking him for the food that he's given you and other people, man. It sounds stupid to some people, but guess what? You want to have compassion, go ahead and do it. And when you are on semen retention, the more semen you retain, the more better your life becomes. People don't realize this, though. Your semen contains zinc, potassium, magnesium, and all, yeah, that's 2 things. Magnesium and also magnesium. Zinc, potassium, sodium, I think, and another whole bunch of powerhouse of nutrients. And I printed this out back in January on my old account. I talked about how, you know, they don't want us to know this. And I printed out a whole bunch of benefits that you retain, that you get, that you acquire and gain when you are on semen retention. And people would say, you're going to be perfect. You want to have a wife one day who's, you know, not lusting? Then you got to put in the word too. You got to be willing to not lust. You can't just ask God for a wife who doesn't lust, but you're lusting. Vice versa. I can't just tell God, you know what I'm saying, I want a wife who doesn't lust, but I'm lusting. The heck? What is that, bro? There's another man out there putting in the work. Now, this is not a competition. You don't get pissed off. But this is how it is, guys. This is all spiritual. There's levels to this. You know, Meek Mill said one day, I remember when I was listening to his music, there are levels to this, bro. You want to have a wife one day, you got to put in the work. You want a husband. To the woman, you want a husband who doesn't lust. You got to put in the work too, sis. Because, granted, the women are being pushed to be promiscuous. So to the woman, you got to be, you know, abstinent. And sure, you might lose friends. You know, some of your friends might call you crazy. But you see, those are the true colors. They want you to live like them. You notice, guys, that when you say no Or when you want to send out people just, they try to tempt you more. Those are demons most of the times, bro. Demons. You see? Nah, guys, this life is not entertainment. This is serious. Life is, you only live once. You don't got a reset button, bro. And you got to look at it like that, guys. Every attack is an opportunity to grow more. You don't see it right now, but later you'll see it. So on semen retention, you eat healthier. You write down the things you've done. Write down the things that you've done to get here. Be happy over that. Fast and say, Lord, help me to be happy over that. All the things I've done to get here. And be just glorious in the meaning give him, or be glory in the Lord. That's what I mean. Okay. Love you guys. I'm out. Peace.